Hello, crypto. How's everybody doing out there? I hope you're doing well. You don't normally see me on a Friday evening, but hey ho, there are things happening and things that need to be spoken about. I've got the old Pulse Wars t-shirt out in force tonight. But yeah, let's get the hype going a little bit more. And
Trade Brawl presents Torus Titans, the only game where Torus creations become the prize pool. Crypto's best fantasy league trading game, now built for Titan X. Are you ready to step into the arena? Join now at titanshub.com.
Join now at titanxhub.com. All right, important. No, got to keep it short and sweet tonight and get to the point. No getting sidetracked and talking shit about nothing. We have been working hard all week. Trade Brawl presents Torus Titans. If you haven't been paying attention to what Torus is, you can create your own tokens with Ethereum or Titan X, and those creations you can max out the time and wait 88 days to get your Torus tokens. And when you create, you earn more tokens each day while you're waiting for the time to come to claim your tokens. Now, Torus has got off to an absolutely fantastic start. One of the more successful projects in Titan X of late. And we have jumped on the bandwagon of that success and tried to help a little bit as well. So what have we got going on? Trade Brawl, aka Pulse Wars. We have a very, very easy to play crypto trading fantasy league game. And we've created a specific edition for Torus. So what we're doing is we have opened up a game where you can pay about $100 worth of ETH, 0.0275 ETH, about $100 to enter. And with the entry fee, we use it to create Torus. So let's just get a quick look into what that means, what that looks like. Share screen. Okay, so Trade Brawl Crypto Fantasy League. From here, you can enter Torus Titans. This will take you through. So go to tradebrawl.com or titanxhub.com, and you can find links to this how to play section. I don't want to get into the nitty gritty of this. You can come along and read it for yourselves. But this thing closes. There's an opportunity here right now to get into a prize pool that is already quite large for the amount of people that are in, but a prize pool that is going to grow in terms of Torus over the next 88 days. So you could be sitting here now watching, sitting on the fence, thinking $100 is a bit too much to put in. But we'll look at the stats. You can see the reason why it might be, not financial advice, a good idea to get in and give yourself a shot at winning some of this prize pool, which could end up pretty huge. I hope, who knows, could go to zero. But this, when you click through to here, it just explains all the details of how to enter. Now, where are we at with entries at the minute? So we launched this last Saturday. Yeah, last Saturday we launched this. We have only got 10 registrations. So we have got 100 people who have put in about $100 each. The maximum registrations is 200, and we've only got 10 so far, and it closes in 1 day, 20 hours and 51 minutes. That will take us up to Sunday afternoon. So Sunday about 5 p.m. UK time, this will close and the registrations will be locked. Now, 10 people have put in $100 each, and that $100 each is already up to $12,000 of Torus. So here's how that's stacking up. As I say, every time somebody enters $100, we take the $100 of ETH and we go to the Torus dApp and max create Torus. And when we do that, it all goes into the prize pool. So you can see here the first one. Each day, whatever entries come in, I take the entry money and do creations for that day before it ticks over into the next day. So far we have done 5 creations. We're going to have another 2 days where we can do more depending on the entries that we get in. But you can see how this is stacking up. On the first day, a couple of creations. That was $200 went in on the first day, and that's already up at $1,800 at the end of 88 days. And this continues to earn, as I say, every single day for the next 88 days. So the prize pool will only grow in terms of Torus. So there's a massive opportunity. You imagine it's already sitting at somewhere at 12.5K, and there's only 10 entrants. So over the next 2 days, I hope we get a bit more of a flurry in of people that participate and continue to grow. The good thing is that the good thing is for the less people that if there's less people enter, you have a much bigger chance of winning. If you're only competing against 10 other people, it's much easier to win than if you're competing against 200. But hey ho, it is what it is. The opportunity is there to get in and see where this thing goes. So to play, when you send your entry fee, all you do is in here, it has an address. You send your 0.0275 ETH entry fee to the safe wallet address that is here. It's a multi-sig managed by myself and the creator of Torus. It's only been set up to manage the creations and distribution of the prize fund, nothing else. This wallet does nothing else. When you send your entry fee, you will be, or it's on Ethereum, you will be airdropped a Pulse Wars Citizen NFT on Pulse Chain. And when we begin to play, that NFT will become active in our Trade Brawl DApp. Now, what does that look like? This is the DApp. If you go into Pulse Wars Season 2, that's where you actually play the game. But here, whenever you have an NFT, if you come along to app.pulsewars.io and click into My NFTs, this will show you the airdrop NFT that you get. Now, it will look like one of these guys here. So if you filter out My NFTs, and when the game starts, if you toggle this little button here, boop, this little button here, it will show you all. This is a demo game I've created to show people how to play. It's really, really simple, really, really fun, easy to play trading game. So a couple of days ago, I created a test game. I have already in the previous video taught people how to claim your portfolio. To play this game, you begin with your NFT, one of these guys. And before the game begins, you will have 2 days to select your in-game coins. Now, a couple of days ago, I did all my selections, and you start off with 10,000 DAI. Now, this is all fake trading, but it does use real market values. It's like playing with a real portfolio. So a couple of days ago, I began with 10,000 DAI in this NFT, and I chose to put in my portfolio. We have in-game coins that are built into the game, and they will change a little bit before Torus Titans begins, but we've kept the ones that we had in Pulse Wars Season 1 in the game for the meantime. So out of all the coins, there's 20 different coins from Pulse Chain that you can choose to play with, and 20 different coins from Ethereum that you can choose to pick for your portfolio. So I'd picked PDAI, Bear, Inc, and PHEX for this portfolio. And as you can see here, if I go back, just go back a page quickly, just to show you the overview again. So the NFTs, I put 5 of my NFTs into this little demo game. So you can see here that I have just shows the rank of where I am on the Fantasy League leaderboard. It shows how many trades I have left. So this game, that whenever we kick off Torus Titans, the original Pulse Wars Season 1, we played through 10 rounds over 7 months. This Torus Titans is going to be much, much quicker. It's going to be 4 rounds over 4 weeks. And each round, you only get 2 trades. I don't know if you can see that, but it's showing the rank of each NFT and how many trades I have left in this round. So if I click into this one again, like I say, I picked trade now. I picked PDI, Burr, Ink, and PHEX for my portfolio, and I still have 2 trades left. Now, it shows how long is remaining in the round. I've still got 4 days left of the round. So let's have a quick look at what I might do in this scenario. So this NFT is rank 4, and if I want to get that up the leaderboard, I might go and look at the charts and see what's going on. Don't have time to do that now, but say for talk's sake, I did my technical analysis or my fundamental analysis, because you don't need to get too technical in this game. One right or wrong move will see you through to the next round, or probably get you eliminated. We do eliminate the bottom 25% of the table each round, just to keep it exciting. So PDI, Burting, for Toxic, say I think PHEX is going to run higher. I can only do 2 trades, and you have to trade back to die first. So I'm gonna guess that PHEX is going to outperform Ink. These two might rip. PDI and Burr might rip. I'm going to say Ink might. Yeah. That's the gamble that I'm going to take here. I'm going to sell all my ink. So if I put the maximum amount of ink that I have in my in-game wallet and click sell, whoop, aggressive gas. So I'm going to sell all my ink, and I'm going to go heavier. I'm going to weight this portfolio heavier in PDI. When we look at this again on Monday night, we'll be able to look at how this NFT is performing. But this is how simple and easy the game is to play. One thing people need to understand is that, yes, it's a trading game, and on surface it looks difficult, Fantasy League, but it really is extremely easy to play. And we've limited the amount of trades people can do in the game to level the playing field. It means that to do well in this game, you just need to pick one good move. You don't need to sit and look at the charts all the time. You don't need to worry about playing against professional traders who are sitting there 24/7 and, reading all the charts and making multiple moves per day. They don't get the opportunity to do that. So I said I was going to sell the ink, and because I sold all the ink, I can go into another coin. But I'm going to go heavier into PHEX. I think you click up here, the PDI balance. So I had $2,800 of sold, $2,800 worth of ink. If I click that in there, PDI balance, PHEX, PDI balance. Okay, buy, confirm. That will weight this portfolio heavier into. I should have went aggressive gas. Sometimes these transactions on Pulse Chain take forever. Let's see, and click speed up. Speed up. Give it a minute. While that transaction is ticking through, I will go and I can click into the leaderboard. So you can't do it. I'll just click refresh. I'll go to the leaderboard, and in the leaderboard, all the top players will show up here. You can look at what round we're in, how many entrants there are, how many people will progress through the round, and tell you when the time's up or when the leaderboard updates and how long is left in the round. And you can actually click in to the other people's portfolios, see what they're holding. You can go down to the bottom and see what trades they've made before, just to kind of keep an eye on your position. And you can get an idea of, how much you need to boost your portfolio to get up into these top places. Back to NFT, back to the leaderboard. I'm actually doing really badly. If you look at my NFTs, we've only got 10 players in this game, and 5 of them are mine. And I think my best placed player is in 4th position. That's the one I just did the trades with. So if I go to trade back into trade now, you can see here now that I've won 50% of this portfolio is now in PHEX. So hopefully when we look back at this on in a few days' time, this this heavy P-Hex heavy portfolio will be up among the top places. Another thing that's worth noting when you're playing, I probably should have looked and seen, if you're trying to catch another player, probably better off looking to see. We'll look at the number one player and see what coins he has. Let's see. So P-Die, yeah, he doesn't have P-Hex. So if P-Hex rips, I've got a good chance of catching this guy. But performs better than I'd say ink. Well, this guy's heavy in ink. So yeah, I sold all the ink. So if P-Hex outperforms ink, I have a good chance of maybe making up. This one's worth 12, just over 12k. What's mine worth? Just over 12k. Mine's worth just over 11k. So I only need a 10% pump on this guy to catch him and move up into first place. So when we run through this on Monday night, we will see if I have caught him or not. And folks, that's it. It's as simple as that. That's how easy it is to play Trade Brawl. So anyone that enters 0.0275 ETH to enter Torus Titans, you can come to the website, click Enter Torus Titans, scroll down, copy the multi-sig wallet, go to your address, paste it in, send the 0.0275 ETH, and you will get airdropped on Pulse Chain one of these, citizen NFTs. And when the game goes live, we probably have about 6 weeks before we send this game live, maybe a little bit longer, just because we do need to wait until a little bit closer to that prize pool filling up. 88 days of creations of Torus. So we've got a long way to wait for that prize pool to kind of match it or get to its maximum amount of Torus. Now, let's just have a quick recap of this. So there have only been 10 registrations of $100 each, but the prize pool is already sitting at 12.5k. Tomorrow, tomorrow at 7 p.m. UK time, when even if we don't get any more entries, and even if we don't get any more, it's going to tick over. So just from this day counter ticks up. So day 23. We're 2 hours and 22 minutes into day 23. As soon as that hits 24 hours, we will tick over, and every single one of these creations will earn more Torus. And based on the market value, which today is 936, all these numbers will increase. So there is an opportunity there. Here's the man himself. Crypto Graphics, how's it going?
Man, I was scrambling because I didn't realize that you were going live so quickly, so I ran as soon as I saw the notification.
Yeah, all good. I just wanted to get this video out and kind of want to sit down and have a nice little glass of wine and chill out this evening, you know?
Yeah, well, I guess it's Friday night, right? So, hey, yeah. Perfect.
So I've already run through everything. Was just kind of showing the final bit there of just how epic the prize pool is looking. With only 10 participants, we actually have another 0.0275 to add in today before the next takeover. So there will be another, regardless if more people enter or not, we will have another creation in here. So it's looking pretty damn juicy already.
Right on. Let's go. Let me go look at the page here. I haven't checked it in the last little while here, but yeah, you say $1,200 is now the 12,000. Oh, wow.
12.5 grand. This is going to be so good for the people that are in.
Wow. That is sick.
So I led off with the video tonight saying that there's an opportunity here to get into a game with a limited number of people, that the prize pool is only going to grow in terms of the amount of Torus over the next 88 days. If we have, this is only like this, even this first one's only 12% in. That was a single Torus entry that's already kind of up at 1,800 bucks after 12% of progress. 11 days of 88. This one's only 7 days old. That was, I think, 3 entries up at 4K. So these are looking pretty epic.
Oh man, yeah. And as these start to really roll in, I mean, this is only going to get better and better and better. And especially because now it's like each of these earned or each of these creations is going to be earning so much over this next 80 days. I just like them. This might shock people and make them really regret not hopping in for the chance to win literally tens and tens or hundreds or possibly $1 million+ in Torus.
It's going to be, people are definitely going to look back, especially ones that are here paying attention. We did a stream last week where we talked about this. Last Saturday, the intro stream had maybe 400 or 500 people view it, and a lot of people didn't bite yet. I'm hoping that changes a lot over the weekend. 5 p.m. UK time, I think on Sunday is when this thing closes. So another thing, because I don't want to actually run on any really much longer, man, but one thing, gotta say, thank you very much to the Torus Genesis address, who contributed a fair chunk of Titan X to do a creation to add to this prize pool. So we have got this last creation was made just before the takeover of today. We got $500 of Titan X donated from the Torus Genesis address, and that has been added in there. So that's already, as of one day added another $1,300 to the prize pool. So thank you very much.
Let's go.
I'll be just watching that one all the time. So there is one entry ticket that will coincide to this that we will use as a giveaway to some way to the Torus community after the registration's close. So probably sometime next week, we'll look at some sort of fun giveaway game to give this particular entry ticket away. So yeah, thanks very much for that. Gonna have fun doing some. We'll have to get creative with how we're going to give that one away, because imagine the person who wins the game was the one that wins the ticket.
That'd be pretty cool. Not gonna lie, that'd be wild.
Yeah, it would. All right. Is there anything you want to mention about Torus today, or the trade brawl, or anything at all?
I mean, like, what more can I say? I mean, Trade Brawl is a fun game. It's a fun way to spend $100 and to, just for 4 weeks, have a blast with, seeing what your fantasy trades can look like, playing a game. And I mean, obviously, if $100 is a big chunk of change for you, then yeah, don't gamble it in a game like this. But, if you want to have some fun, you want to grow as a community, you want to be part of the marketing, you want to really, support Ali and what he's building, you want to support Torus, this is a great way to basically for everybody to win. You have some fun. You could potentially win a massive amount. And actually, I'm curious, have you gone over how if there's only a certain number of people that come in, like maybe there's 20 or 10 or how many there are, have you gone over how the percentages will work for those people as well?
No, we'll have a quick look at that after. But I just wanted to say, look, I've put an entry ticket in to play against everybody as well, but I suck. I had 20 entries in Pulse Wars Season 1 that only made it through like 6 rounds of 10. So I got eliminated really, really early in Pulse Wars Season 1. But I put 10, I put 5 of my own. So this test game, I put 10 NFTs in it. I let 5 random ones play against me. And here's my 5 are like in 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, and 9th. I'm playing against a person that can't even play. That's not even playing against me. And I'm still doing really shit.
So you've also made a donation to the Trade Brawl.
Yeah. So let's see. Yeah. Where is the... Look at this. Make Dean's page. So yeah. This was the Torus breakdown of who gets paid as we play. If we get 200 entries, awesome. We'll have to scale this back. So it's hard to see, but first place would win 20% of the prize pool. Second place would win 12%. Third place, 8%. And that would scale all the way down, smaller percentages, all the way down to 30th place. Now, if we don't get 200 players, if we only got 100, we were going to pay out the top 15. But I think I will put this up to a community vote. If we end up with, say, 20 if we were to end up with 20 to 30 players, we'd probably pay out like the top 10, something like that. So you've got a kind of, even if you do enter and we only have 30 players, you'd have a 1 in 3 chance at winning a chunk out of that prize pool. So the odds are extremely high for potentially winning an absolute shit ton of Torus.
That's sick. Okay. I love it. And I think if I did the rough math here, for people to get their money back, at least if there's inside 30, I believe there only has to be about $125,000 in value in the total prize pool. And if that's the case, I have a funny feeling that this is going to be worth a little more than that. So this might be an opportunity to put $100 in, and no matter what, maybe pull out $200, $300, $400, depending on how high this thing goes. So I'm just saying, you know.
And like you say, it really is just a bit of fun, and it's super easy to play. As I've run through everything in the video there, it really is super easy to play. So again, man, thank you very much for throwing the extra tight necks into the prize pool. That's a juicy thing to hopefully get more people in, but also the people that have already registered. That is a nice big addition to the prize pool.
And my pleasure, man. I'm happy to support you and happy to support Trade Brawl, and this is going to be fun. I'm really looking forward to seeing how this goes, because this will be my first time actually paying attention to this fantasy league. And now that I know what's happened, you know, we got Rich Landon coming back to, you know, keep the belt going. There's a lot at stake here with the principal prize pool. I'm excited, man. I'm really happy for you.
Yeah, I suppose we'll get a new reigning champion, even though there'll be a lot less players than there was in Pulse Wars Season 1. But again, it's open to everybody. So if you're not in, you can't win. And Rich is going to be there, so the previous champion will be playing against whoever registers. I don't know. I was going to say, I was going to make a joke saying that it was kind of luck the first time, but it really wasn't. He absolutely smashed it.
So he is just genuinely good at this game. Okay, look out.
All right, we're going to wrap it up. We will be covering again Monday night. Registration closes on Sunday, and we'll kind of be covering everything again for a wrap up. I'm going to be on the weekly spaces and tight neck spaces, just giving a kind of last hurrah to maybe get a few last minute entries. If you haven't participated yet, send your go to tradebrawl.com, click through the links and copy the multi-sig address and send your 0.0275 ETH in, and we'll get you airdropped your entry NFT.
Right on. Get it going, guys.
What are you seeing? Have you got another stream then tonight, have you?
I believe so. So I'm tentatively streaming with RG3, going over Torus and Unity on the FN Hangout tonight. So I'm waiting to hear back to make sure that that's a go. But I had another stream that thought I was going to have this afternoon, but that one fell through. So stream central right now. It's just bonkers.
Yeah, I think that it's all or nothing now. He's got to keep banging them out. Got to keep working. This is the time for it.
Yep. Oh, 100%. It's now or never. It's
Absolutely.
what I saw a meme today that was like, you either lock in now or clock in for the rest of your life.
Yeah, I've seen that one. Yeah. I'm fucking locked in, I tell you. Yeah, I'm locked in.
That was great.
All right, man. Cheers for turning up. And yeah, everybody have a nice weekend and get your entries in for Trade Brawl Torus Titans.
See y'all.
Actually, play that little video again.
Trade Brawl presents Torus Titans, the only game where Torus creations become the prize pool. Crypto's best fantasy league trading game, now built for Titan X. Are you ready to step into the arena? Join now at titanshub.com.
Sweet.
Titan Blaze, the OG we cheer, paying Ethereum dividends, the future's here. 288 days, the cycle's our quest. Ticket holder shine, we're the best. Countdown's close, just a few days to glow. Titan Blaze stakers, let's steal the show. Ethereum dividends flow, our hearts ignite. United we stake in the starry night. 87% the finish line calls. Blaze tokens staked, we break down walls. OG legacy shines, rewards take flight. Together we claim our cosmic might. Titan Blaze, our journey's the key. With every stake token, we're wild and free. 288 days, our future's in view. Stakers united, we see it through.